segment we love and you love. Yes, it's Red Faces. Brought to you by McDonald's. And now, here's Daryl.
Yes, we'll be blowing something else up a little later in the show. If you've just joined us, we are blowing things up till they burst on this show, just for something to do, I guess. It's quite fascinating seeing that raft blow up. It took forever, but it's quite fascinating. And I do not recommend you do anything like this at home. It's just that we are being very silly this evening. Speaking of silly, Red Symons, of course, is our regular judge, and on this occasion is joined by the lovely Lilo Ross. Now, we know all about Red, and people are looking at Lilo saying, who's that lady? And, well, you're that lady who has come out from England. You studied law and then you gave it away and became a comedian.
That's right. I'm actually appearing in London Jewish Comedy. We're at Sydney tonight.
Yes, you are. It's very hard for you to get there, but in fact, you're already there because it's Kinsella's tonight and National Theatre in Melbourne on April the 1st.
And then we're going to Perth and Adelaide and back to Sydney, so come and see us.
So why did you give up law and become a comic?
Well, I was a bit upset because of the curly wigs, you know. They did entitle me to the free bus pass, and now they're talking about giving them away. And also, a lot of my clients got hung, and we don't actually have capital punishment, so things didn't go so well for me.
Oh, well, and so how are you going on the circuit? You enjoying that?
Love Australia, but then I've got to say that, or else you'll hang me too. You know?
Yes, possibly will. Listen, we've
audition.
got Lilo. You'll be very pleased to know we have a marvellous, marvellous athlete who is doing so well and is written about in every newspaper at the moment, and that is the wonderful. She's here. She's going to walk out through those doors, and you know who I'm talking about. So that's the end of that. Melinda Gainsford.
All right.
It's a great thrill for us to have you on our show, and I know that you apparently have wanted to be on this show for a while.
I definitely have. I watch it every Saturday night, so I feel very proud.
The check's in the mail.
Oh, good.
You are wonderful. Now, you've not only taken up the 200 metres indoor world championship, but last Tuesday night you won the 10 grand's worth of, what were you, something of the meat. You were athlete of the meat.
Yeah, athlete of the Grand Prix.
What sort of meat?
Of the Grand Prix. Well, it does sound funny, being athlete of the meat. It's sort of like, you know, I know there's Miss Beef Queen in Casino. We've covered that, but we've never had the athlete of the meat on. But you are there's Russell limbering up. He's going to race you around the studio complex later in the show. But congratulations, you've got the national titles and all. Now, what's the big thing you're working up to now?
I go over to Europe in May for 3 months because there's a World Championships on in Sweden, so that's the next big thing.
Now, are you more confident of doing well there?
Oh yeah, I hope so. I want to get back into hard training, I think, but you know, I just want to approach it and have a lot of fun, basically.
Well, that's a good attitude. Yeah. Have a lot of fun. That's like we approach the show.
Yeah.
We're not successful, but we have a lot of fun in just approaching it that way. Melinda, if you'd like to go in and sit in between Red and Lilo, we are going to bring out the acts one by one, and the first one is Betty Bailey, and she is performing Rocket for Me. Betty Bailey.
I heard it came to town, a new kind of rhythm, oh, getting around, sort of get you sizzling. Now I'm all through with symphony, oh, rock it for me.
It might be Mick Jagger
now
and drag.
Every night you see all the nifties, oh, plenty tight, swinging down the 50s. Now they're all through with symphony. Who rock it for me? Oh, now once upon a time, the opera was the theme, but now the rage is rhythm and rhyme.
How are you? Oh, lovely. You've always wanted to kiss me, and I've always wanted to be kissed back. I'm looking for our spot. Here we are. Well, did you enjoy that?
I love it.
Well, that's good. 1 out of 300.
I was going to do more kicks, but they wouldn't let me.
No, I believe, look, a little bird told me that your dress, Betty, is 60 years old.
It is.
Happy birthday.
And those shoes are 50.
50 years of
Are you going to ask how old I am?
May we ask? May we be bold enough to ask?
I am 74 and a half.
All right. Wonderful. Isn't that terrific? And
I'd be terribly grateful too.
I can see you are enjoying life to the
I
full.
love it. I
Yeah.
swim half a mile every day.
Do you really?
I walk 6 miles a day. Do you
Showers.
feel my leg?
Please.
Wow.
How about that? Do
There.
you want to feel it?
No, I don't think
Pass,
we need to go.
pass.
We'll pass on that one.
He's
But that's,
frightened.
you're very vibrant. Let's see how you scored, Betty. Lilo. Now, Lilo, you probably exercise. Are you into exercise?
Yeah, I'm great. Actually, what I do is I get lots of food and sit in front of the video and watch other people at it. And and when I say at it, I mean exercise. And
You look beautiful anyway.
oh, thank you, my first compliment of the day.
Actually,
pulled?
Lilo, my down here. Down here. There you go. That's it. Just look me in the eye there. That's right. Hey, listen, my grandfather swims half a mile every day. He's halfway to Tasmania at the moment. Right, I'm glad I remember that
That's new. Why does he do half a mile? Oh,
I know. Do you want me to say something?
Well, a comment or a score?
Yeah,
would be nice.
she's an inspiration. Can I make it a double act? I don't know whether I'll be able to kick, but you know, if you kick, I'll applaud. I think great. You're doing it your way. I don't want to patronise you, but I obviously am. Go for it. And I'm going to give you, for sheer chutzpah, a Jewish word, courage, and temerity, chutzpah, I'm going to give you 9 out of 10.
Oh,
9 out of 10. Wow.
that deserves a kick.
Well, oh, look at these. What, Mike? Now you control yourself there, Betty. Why aren't you going too far?
I've been looking at you for years, thinking
Have you?
all sorts of things. Go on.
Well,
She wants you, Daryl.
She's only human.
Melinda.
Well, what can I say? I love my grandmother and I admire you. I mean, what a woman. I hope I can exercise at 74. Probably not because we're retiring at 30. So I gave you 6.
Thank you.
That's 6. You're not going to retire at 30, surely.
Yes.
You're going to retire? Have you said that's it? 30
That's
years
it.
on.
Yeah, after 2000.
What will
but
you-
I don't think
so
my
what-
body will cope any longer.
Right,
Than
but then you'll go on to something else. What you might end up doing this sort of thing.
Well,
in a
that's
few years'
right.
time on Hey Hey.
She will
Red
with those
faces.
beautiful legs. She's got.
She has beautiful legs.
that. Not as good as yours.
Redmond doesn't have beautiful legs.
I'd have to feel them.
No, you can't feel them. Just keep yourself nice, Betty. Redmond.
Could I give you a kiss?
Don't move, just let me look at you. I want to forget you exactly as you are now.
It's a score of 17 for Betty. Betty, you're wonderful to have on.
I was lovely to meet you.
Just wait over there and we'll see how the others do.
And stay out.
All right. Listen, if you're in the Adelaide region, you think you can do better than Betty, well, why don't you pop along to our auditions, John?
Yes, thank you, Daryl. They'll be held on Monday evening, the 10th of April. If you want to go along, phone us during office hours on our toll-free number 008 033 744. That's 008 033 744. Back to you, Daryl.
Isn't it amazing? I had lipstick right there and Phil has come in and gone, and it's disappeared completely. Thank you, Philip. All right, that's Adelaide auditions. Be there or be square. And Adelaide, the Woodville All-Stars, I hope you're working up another act because they're one of our regulars. And thank you for a big rating success with Red
yeah.
Faces last week. It went very, very big in the points. Timothy White. Where's Timothy from, Jack? Melbourne. Jack's pointing, he's right here. No, I meant where does he live? He lives in Melbourne and he's performing Funny Bones. Oh dear, I have an idea what. Timothy White. Come down from there, Tim.
Another Chernobyl victim.
Well, there you go. That's good, Tim. Let's move in here, Tim. You've got. I believe you do also do something with the front part of you too. You just not just a. You're quite versatile. You do something with your stomach or something. What's that? Can you do it for us? Is it?
Oh,
Mike,
please.
turn side on for a second. Look at that. Look at that.
Don't.
Jenny Craig, eat your heart out. Whoa.
Oh, I could store a basketball in there.
That is. I wonder where that all went. Oh dear, it doesn't really matter, does it? Lito, I bet you wish you could do that.
No, actually. Back in England, kids of his age pursue healthier pursuits like stealing from shops, beating up the elderly, that sort of thing. Well, it's interesting, and I just wonder who your parents are and why they aren't teaching you to read and write and things like that. An interesting case of being born turned inside out, but I think very, very talented, and I'm going to give you a spirited 7.
7. Melinda.
Well, what can I say? Yeah, it's quite amazing. I've been trying to diet for 3 months to look like that, but I gave you a 7 as well.
A 7 as well. Are you a sporting sort of chap, are you?
Kind of.
Kind of? Because you'd be good in, like, the high jump or something when you're going up there and just at the last minute you want to get that extra inch, you just go, whoop, and over the bar you'd go. Just something I just thought of, but you've thrown it out already. Good boy. Redman.
I'd like to see you do, like, zoo animal stuff like that. Maybe an elephant. That'd be good.
It's a 4. Total score of 18. Timothy, you're in front by 1. You are beating Betty at the moment. By the way, how old? You're not 74, are you?
No, I'm 10.
10, okay. Over there and come back in 64 years and you'll be on a level playing field with Betty. What a horrible thought that is. Alicia. Alicia the Golden Girl is... But where's Alicia from, Jack? From Melbourne. Alicia the Golden Girl performing Chic Shack Show.
That's better. Baby, feed my meter.
Alicia went... Oh, another one. I kept that rag handy there, Phil. I'm just kidding. I just copied a lot of lippy this week.
Must be the cardigan, I think, Daryl.
Yeah, that's the only one I've got any from is Timothy, and I don't think he was wearing any. Alicia, do you work around the traps, do you?
Oh, yeah, just doing parties and...
Yeah.
I'm sure you do, yes. We're in a fun mood here too. And nice to have you on. What is that? Is that something we should know about? Is that
it's just a noun for dance. So it just sort of adds emphasis and helps you move your body.
Oh, I guess it
With
does.
style.
Yes, by the way, you're whipping with your tassels down. Lilo, I bet you wish this is something you were doing.
Yes. I guess what I'm interested in, when you finish with the costume, can I use it to wrap the turkey in? That's what I want to know. But I know that all the men in the audience were really gripped by the ethnic details, the pretty hair, the nice teeth, that sort of thing. I'm going to give you a robust 10 because I think you will always earn a living.
It's a 10. That's a very big score.
Wow, thank you.
Now, where can people flock to see you?
Well, restaurants. I'm in City Road, Coburg and Brunswick. That's
Right.
my main area.
What's your support act? The Rolling Stones? No?
No, actually, I work for myself. I'm a soul dancer.
You're a soul dancer.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
yeah, let's get down, man. Melinda.
Well, I think very talented, and I just hope that my boyfriend's not watching. I gave you an 8.
It's an 8. Why are you glad your boyfriend is not watching? Do you think he would be quite
Maybe
taken
he'll
with
buy an
Alicia?
outfit like that for me to wear or something.
Well, I don't think it would be unseemly on the track, I'm sure.
New trend.
It could retard your set off from the blocks, I would say. Redmond.
It's funny, really, how your mind wanders. I found myself craving a milkshake for some reason.
It's a 3. It's a score of 21. Alicia, you are our winner on this week's Good Faces. Oh, there we go. Very nice there. Alicia, and where's Betty? Betty, you win. Betty, you were 3rd.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
You win $100. yes, and two. You win the. Oh, what a happy! Take the snap now. Listen, would you please thank Lilo Ross on the far end at Kinsellas Nine and other places. And Melinda, we hope you'll certainly come back and be on the show.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll let you get to 30, then you can retire, then you can come and join Hey Hey.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Melinda Gainsford over there. And Redmond on the end. That's complete. Red faces. Let's get the kicks going.